What is up, guys? It is a movie minute. I am Jay.
I'm Chantel, as always.
We are doing something a little different here at the channel. Not necessarily that we haven't done it, but this channel hasn't done it before, but we're now doing two people doing reviews for it. We're going to get back into doing TV show reviews. Now, I know that Arcane season 2 has finished almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and do a review on it. Fair warning, as far as I know, one of us have ever played League of Legends, and from what I've heard, is a good thing. Now, I want to preface something before we get into second season stuff. I did not watch the first one when it first came out, like the first season. I watched it probably a year later than everyone else.
Okay.
Because I'd heard about it, but I didn't have Netflix, and I was like, League of Legends stuff? I don't know about that. Because I'd already had bad experience with watching an adaptation of World of Warcraft with the Warcraft movie like a decade ago, and that was garbage. So I was
Never
like,
seen it.
then after seeing, you know what? I think I didn't watch Arcane until I think like July of last year, because I'd heard how the animation was for this show after I'd seen Across the Spider-Verse, which was fantastic animation. I was like, I'm really getting into that kind of like 3D cool animation stuff that's not normal animating. And so I heard about Arcane. I watched all eight, like I binged all 8 episodes, or 9 episodes. Like I just sat down and watched all of them. I was like, this is fantastic. How dare you end this season, the first season, on such a note like that? The music was
Right.
great. The animation, like the different types of animation in just the one show. I'm like, wow. And it's also not a kids show, which is what I thought
Right.
it was going to be. And the fantastic voice performances by everybody. And that actually goes over into season 2. I would say their choice to release each act, so to speak, of the show like 1 week after the other was actually a really smart move.
Yeah.
I do think I enjoyed Act 2 more than 1 or 3. Thoughts?
Well, since you went back to season 1, and speaking of League of Legends, when I stumbled upon Arcane, I was just really like just fumbling through the TV trying to find something to watch. And then when I came across it and it showed like the little bit of preview for it, I had no idea it had anything to do with League of Legends. I was like, bro, this is dope, and I'm going to watch it. And I watched it, and I loved it. And then I didn't even know it was going to be a season 2. So kind of the same thing. Fridays, Thursdays, when Netflix released their new releases, I was like, oh my God, it's another season of Arcane. You kept asking me like, bro, are you going to watch it? Are you going to watch it? Are you going to watch it? And I had already had so many things to watch prior to that. And then when I finally started watching it, like it's like the montage in one of the maybe the second episodes, one of the songs they played. I'm legitimately still listening to that song like right now. I downloaded it to my phone. Like I love it. I love it.
I will say, I think there is probably one scene or a couple scenes in each arc of this season that legitimately made me tear up.
Really?
Season or arc 2, like Act 2, had me like upset.
Why's that?
The 6th episode
Oh,
at the end.
yeah, for sure.
I was so pissed off, and apparently a lot of people were pissed off too. I watched someone who did a reaction to it, and they're like a father, or they just had a kid and stuff, and they're like, this is too far. You literally you gaslighted us into caring about a character only so that character could die, and that's just wrong.
But I feel like the way that character died first and foremost was like badass.
Yeah, I do think there's some deeper symbolism in it, though.
Yeah, I actually ran that part back twice, like just so I could see it. Like it was fire, but I get the gripe behind it.
Like I had a feeling in I think it was like halfway through the 6th episode where I was like, I don't think this character's gonna make it out of this episode.
Right.
I don't know how, but I don't think so. Also, I guess since it's been out for like a while, I guess I can say some spoilers. But like when Vander came back, did you know it was Vander at first? Like before you did? I had read things in like previous season about how his character was like Warwick is the name of the new character. So I wasn't like shocked by it, but I was like shocked that he knew who Jinx was. That was like, whoa.
Right.
But like, yeah, that Act 3 is just so tragic. Like, one gets you back into the world, two really just takes your heart and just rips it out, and then
Yeah.
three heals it a little bit, but also they just stab you a bunch.
But that's what makes a good show or a good movie, though. Like all those emotions and like character building, like even Jinx's like story arc was fire to me.
Yeah, I do think the show probably could have benefited, considering it was the last season. It could have benefited from maybe three more episodes
Of
with like
course.
extra, because like there are some characters who were really integral to the first season who I felt like their story kind of got rushed in the second season and they weren't barely in it. Mel
Yeah.
being one of them,
Yeah.
but like Mel didn't have much. Heimerdinger really didn't have much of a story this time around. I thought there was going to be a little bit more going on with him and Echo before everything
Yeah.
happened, and then it was kind of like we just didn't see him for an entire arc.
Right. But I mean, I really didn't get that part with him in it and Echo until like the latter part of the season.
Yeah, that seventh episode ripped me to shreds
Yeah.
because I'm like, I understand why they would need to go back, but like this sucks.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel the worst for him by the end of the season.
Right.
All he did, just
Especially after
leave
him
alone.
and right after him and Jinx, like yeah. But I feel like again, is like I said, like the animation, the montages, the music, like everything they did. This show is so stellar, bro. Like it was fire.
There was
Like
something
even to the
oh,
point, like I've been telling people to like, bro, you need to watch this show.
I do want to tell you something that I had a note for that I only found out about recently. The person who voices Heimerdinger, he voices Tony Stark in What If.
Really,
Yeah.
that's pretty dope.
He voiced Poe in the TV show, like the animated series of Kung Fu Panda when Black Jack.
Oh yeah, I didn't even watch that show.
No, but I thought it was interesting. Oh, he also voiced
Yeah.
Slappy the Dummy in the second Goosebumps movie instead of Jack Black.
Okay,
Never watched it, but
I
anyway,
watched part two.
I'm so glad that at least I know we're gonna get more series in this universe, just not with
Yeah.
these specific characters, which is fine by me. I think they've lost enough.
Yeah, I
Also,
think their stories have culminated. I think they did right by. Well, I just like again just to reiterate. I just love the story arc of Jinx. It was fire.
also, I just want to say this to I think it's Maddie or Madison. Go fuck yourself. You deserve everything that came your way. I appreciated your warmth. Get out of here, you dumb ginger.
Yeah,
Okay,
she definitely got what she deserved.
so I'm gonna tell you something. So I woke up one morning like when they had this like final three act like arc, and I started watching the episode like the last three episodes. I didn't notice her in the background at the time, like when they did a wide shot. So when like she turned to look at her and the face thing came off, and I saw that, I literally like I was by my house, like alone in my house, and I was like, "How dare you, you rude bitch! How could you?" And then when she had the gun to her like head or whatever, and then she shot and it ricocheted and hit her back, I was like,
Yeah,
"That's what you fucking deserve." I was clapping.
fanfare.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, but like I don't. I will never watch another show probably. Like I think Arcane might be one of the best shows this year.
I will totally give you that. I will agree with that.
Now I can't say that the music this season is better than the last season. I don't even know if I could say either one of which one was better. To be honest with you, I like the music of both seasons.
Right.
Also, 21 Pilots did
The
a
only
song.
thing you said what?
21 Pilots had a song in this season.
Really?
Yeah. So like near the end of the seventh episode, or no, the eighth episode, when Victor was like evolving, the music that was
Mm-hmm.
going on in the background is a 21 Pilots song called "The Line."
Okay.
And I think season or Act 3 might have had the most music that I keep replaying in my head that I liked a lot. The one for Jinx, like on the last episode, kills me
Mm-hmm.
every time
Yeah. And that's
because
what I
it's
was
so
gonna say.
depressing.
Like season one didn't make me want to be like, oh my god, what song is this? Like I gotta listen to it. But like season two, it definitely did.
That's because Imagine Dragons' enemy didn't give any of the others any room to breathe. I did like the choice of keeping. Well, maybe I don't know. Do I like the choice of them keeping the song for the second season's like intro? I'm not sure.
I do. I didn't even skip the opening. Well, I did. I watched it the first like 2 episodes, and then I started skipping it.
I will say it would have been kind of funny if they had gotten Coldplay to do a song for the intro, because then it'd be like, what do you mean that they're two different bands and two different songs? They're the same one. Not any hate on Coldplay or Imagine Dragons. I like both of them. I'm just saying it's
Right.
very similar, their music.
Yeah.
But as far as a show goes, and as well as they ended it for what is a series finale for that specific area, I'm going to give this story, animation, acting, song, score wise a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 as well, bro. Like, is it was different. The animation was new. Like, it was fire, man. It was just a dope series.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. And if you haven't watched it, please take the both of our words. At least like give it a chance and watch it. I guarantee you'll be hooked.
If you don't want to take the word of a bunch of nerds who sit in their basement all day playing League of Legends, take it from two film lovers who don't care about the game, don't know anything about it, and still enjoyed it all the same. But
Right.
that is it for our review, unless you have anything else to add.
No, just go watch it. Just go watch the show. You will not regret it.
It'll be worth the 22 or however many dollars you spend on a subscription for the month if you don't already have Netflix.
Right.
But until next time, guys, it's been your boy Jay.
Chantel.
And this is the TV Minute. Peace.